Yo, what's up guys, it's shoutout here, bringing you guys another video. Now, I just realized it's been a really long time since I've done like a building video. For all you guys that have been on my channel for like a long time, you guys know that I used to build Deathruns like on videos and streams. So it's been a while since I actually done a building video, so that's what we'll be doing today. So the very first thing we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna go to our little island thing and create a new island. I think for this map, what we're gonna work with, we're gonna use this big flat island called the Shoreline Island. This is like a really good map. It's nice and big in size, it's bright and colorful, and I think we're gonna use it, see how it goes. If you guys are looking forward to this video and want more videos like it, make sure you guys drop a like on the video right now. If we can get 1,000 likes in the video, I will definitely keep up this series and continue building this throughout the process. But now we got the map loaded up, so we're just gonna hop on in and get our stuff ready. So the very first thing I like to do now when I hop in my maps, I'm actually gonna go to my settings. So if we just go to the My Island tab and settings, we're gonna change the time of day all the way to noon, which is 12 right there. And then the light brightness, we're going to change it to 100%. And as you guys can kind of see, it's like a little bit brighter, actually a lot brighter now. So the very first thing I'm going to do, guys, while I'm getting this Deathrun started, I'm actually going to go to like the far edge of the map and start building up just a little bit right here. And then I'm going to go over to like the creative tab and look at my prefabs. I'm going to get all the blocks I need for this Deathrun all laid out first, and then we'll start building the thing. So we just got this new dark tilted gallery, so I'm going to try these out. I've never tried it before, but we'll try to find some cool walls or like cool floor designs we can use. The reason I throw these down first, guys, is to kind of look at the walls, see what kind of design we want to go with. Because right now I have no idea what I'm going to get started with. I have like no idea what the map's going to look like. So kind of like looking at these can kind of give you like inspiration and stuff. And I'm already seeing inspiration with this wall. This is looking pretty clean. Like I mentioned earlier, I want this to be nice and bright. So I'm going to try using colors that are like nice and bright compared to like these darker, you know, black kind of walls. So we're gonna go with like this gray one right here. All right, guys, so now that I got my basic like walls and decorations, we're gonna head over to the beginning of the Deathrun, which I think we're gonna keep close to this creative hub portal. The reason I want to make this room right next to this portal is that if players want to leave the map, they can easily just go through this portal and go back to hub. So we're gonna pull out some walls. I think we're gonna start with this wall right here and kind of get like a basic design kind of shape or whatever we're gonna do for this room. Now I don't want to bore you guys too much, so I'm gonna build this really quick and then catch up with you guys in just a second. All right, guys, so we got this kind of laid out. We got a basic shape of what our spawn room is gonna look like. Now I'm probably gonna put the spawn pads against this wall, and I want to make sure there's enough spots for at least 16 players. And it's kind of overkill. Usually you don't play maps with like 16 people's in it, but I do want to have it just in case it's a full lobby. So if you guys don't know about the new portal tool, if we go into our inventory, if we go over to devices, there's actually a teleporter now. So what I'm gonna do is actually throw these down right here in all of these spots. This Deathrun is gonna have 5 different levels, so you're gonna be able to skip to every single level, whatever you want to do. So at this very first portal that we tossed down, we're actually gonna grab this and copy it, and then we're gonna go choose a location for like the first level or something. The only thing I want to change on the teleporter, if we scroll down, it says face player in teleporter direction. So I'm gonna put that on yes. So that way, when you go through the portal, it's going to send you the direction the teleport is facing. So I have to do the same thing over here. So after I turn all these around, if I go through this portal, it should face me the direction I want to go. Yep, perfect. So it sends me over here. So with this first level, I do want it to look kind of natural. So I think I'm going to get some trees over here and just kind of make like a really thick forest. So I'm going to fill in these trees really quick and catch up with you guys in just a second. So really quick little tool, guys, if you guys are lazy like me and want to copy a bunch of trees, just select a couple of them using like the selector tool and then just kind of copy and paste them around the map like this. If you get a couple weird trees like this, you just have to go through and actually fix them yourself. But for the most part, it actually does work. It makes the forest look really natural kind of thing. So the first thing I'm going to do, guys, is actually put down barriers to figure out where our players can go and where they can't go. So if you go to the devices with the barrier tab, you can grab a couple of these things and just place these on the edges. All right, guys, so we got the barriers placed on the sides right here. I'm going to leave this one open for now just to kind of see like how far we need to build this thing. So as you guys can see, we got this whole level kind of laid out. We got this huge open area to work with, which we're going to put down a couple things to help the player navigate through the map. So a big thing I'm going to be working with, guys, if you go to like this device over here, it's called the HUD message device. I'm going to be using that a lot. And if we scroll down over here, we're also going to be using this button trigger thing. So we're going to be grabbing that. These two are going to be really helpful for this level right here. So the only thing we need to do with this button, guys, at the very bottom of the whole thing, it says when interacted with transmit on, and we're gonna change it to channel 1. That's what we're gonna be using for our first message. So now with our other device, the HUD message device, if we toss this bad boy, I don't know, we'll just put it like right here to make it a little bit easier. We're gonna click customize. We're gonna type our message after, but we're gonna scroll a little bit down, and where this message right here says show when receiving from. So on channel 1, basically when that person clicks that button, it's going to transmit on channel 1, and this message is going to pop up on the screen. We're also going to have this thing right here. It says hide from receiving. We're going to make this on channel 2. And then if we go right here, where's it at? Placement is going to be on the center right. Okay, I found the last setting, guys. Display time, I actually want to turn this off. So it's going to say permanent right there. And time from round start, we're going to make sure this is on off, because we don't want this popping up when we start the match. All right, guys, for the message, what I'm going to be putting is first task, locate power building and turn on power. I'm gonna click accept. So when that player turns on that first button, it's gonna pop up this message, and it's not gonna go away. It's gonna stay on the screen until they complete the task. So basically, guys, in the other room where we have like our power building, wherever I'm gonna put it, I'm probably gonna put it on this right side over here. We're gonna do the same thing over here. So we're gonna grab another button and toss this bad boy down. Keep in mind, we're gonna be putting buildings and everything, so this isn't gonna be just floating here. But we're gonna go to customize and scroll down a little bit. And now what we're gonna do with this button at the very bottom, we're gonna change this to channel 2. So basically, channel 1 is gonna turn on that message and, you know, tell them to go to the power room. And then over here in the power room, when they click this button, it's gonna get rid of that old message, and it's gonna pop up a new message, and it's also gonna open the impulse spawner. Quick tip, guys, when I'm building my maps, I'm actually throwing down all the devices first. It's gonna make it a lot easier than me decorating the entire map and then throwing it down. It kind of works out putting all these things down, so it is playable from the very start of the map. So now we're going to grab another HUD message device, and we're going to put it in the same area just to make this a little bit easier to find if we ever need to tweak it. And it's going to say show when receiving from channel 2. So now when they click that second trigger, it's going to set this thing off. All right, guys, so now we're going to type in the message. So this next message is going to say task 2, impulse spawners are now on. And what I think I'm going to do, guys, once the players grab the impulse grenade, I think it's going to pop up another message saying like use the impulse over by, I don't know, like the big tree or something. I don't know. I think it's funny how far creative mode has come, because I remember when I made my first death runs, it was never this complicated. Not that this is complicated, but it's more advanced than my other things. So I'm gonna build some terrain really quick, guys, and I'll catch up with you in just a second. Alright, guys, so we have the rocks in place, and I just went through the entire thing, making sure that's like not cheatable, like making sure that you can't like climb on the rocks and get past it. I also did something pretty cool with the impulse spawner. It's gonna be actually in this like little cave, which doesn't go through. It's basically just gonna be here for the spawner. Now, something that I want to do for the impulse thing, just in case the players go and find this before they find the power supply, I'm actually gonna throw down a billboard really quick. Oh my gosh, there's like a plane flying by. It's probably really loud. 1 second. So the text for this thing is gonna say turn on the power first. We're gonna make this look all nice and stuff, and we'll put it in front of the spawner. So I might have to mess around with these settings, but I'm pretty sure if you just have it enabled when gameplay starts, that's fine. But we want to make sure this is hidden once we turn on the power, which is gonna be on channel 2. Alright, guys, so now we have the sign right here. So if they don't turn on the power and they just somehow make their way into this cave first, it's gonna say turn on power first. So people are gonna know that they can't get anything from that. But yeah, guys, once they get the impulse grenade after they turn on the power, they're gonna actually go up this direction, which will either be like the end of the level, or we're gonna put some other part of like Deathrun type stuff in here. Alright, guys, so everything should be working now. I'm actually gonna go ahead and start doing some decorating, and then I'll catch up with you guys in like a little bit. Alright, guys, so we got a little bit of decorations in here. I also changed like the forest around a little bit. As you can see, it's like a really straight and clear path where we're supposed to go. It kind of goes on through to the impulse spawner as well. Alright, guys, I just started the game. So as we hop in here, we got our first button here. It's gonna say start level 1. So we click this bad boy, and boom, pops up a message on the screen. First task, locate power building and turn on power. So now we got to head to the power building, which is gonna be like right here. I found this really cool device. This literally looks like something to turn on the power, does it not? That looks freaking cool. We're gonna turn on the power, which says right here. And now it's gonna pop up the next task, which says impulse spawners are now on. So now we head off into this direction in the cave, and that one sign should be gone, hopefully. Yep, the sign is gone, and now the impulses are here. We're gonna grab an impulse, and now we can head up on top of the rocks, just like that, dude. And just like that, guys, we just built our first level. We got a little bit more to add probably after this, but this is like the first part of it. If you guys want me to do more building videos, please let me know in the comments down below and drop a like on the video. Not really sure if you guys like the building videos because I've been just playing a whole bunch of maps lately, but I might bring them back if you guys show like crazy support on it. Anyways, it's been Deathrun here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, drop it down below in the comments. Anyways, it's been Deathrun here. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everybody.